A film gets released after 3 years of delays, but 2 days later, it vanishes. That's what happened to Satluj, the Diljit Dosanjh starrer, inspired by the life of human rights activist Jaswant Singh Khalra. ZEE5 said Satluj would be unavailable in India until further notice because of current developments. But a day later, PTI reported that the union government had directed the platform to take down the film over security concerns and that the makers were expected to follow certification norms even on OTT. The government has not publicly issued a statement on the decision. But why was this film so controversial in the first place? Satluj, earlier titled as Punjab 95, tells the story of Jaswant Singh Khalra. Khalra investigated allegations that thousands of people who disappeared during Punjab's insurgency in the 1980s and 90s were secretly cremated without their families' knowledge. In 1995, Khalra himself disappeared. He was later found to have been abducted and murdered. Several Punjab police personnel were eventually convicted in the case. The film has spent nearly 4 years battling delays. It was first titled Galugara, then renamed Punjab 95. The Central Board of Film Certification asked for a new title and 127 cuts. The makers challenged this in the Bombay High Court, then withdrew the petition and tried to work with the board instead. Eventually, they skipped cinemas entirely and released the film directly on ZEE5, uncut, as the filmmakers intended it to be watched, and with a new title, Satluj. This worked out because typically, films which are released only on streaming platforms do not require CBFC certification. But Diljit Dosanjh seemed to expect trouble. Before the release, he urged fans to watch and even download the film, saying he feared it may not stay online for long. After it was removed, he said, "What I had feared actually happened." Meanwhile, movies like The Kerala Story and its sequel, despite facing widespread criticism over its factual claims, were certified for theatrical release and later made its way to OTT. But Satluj, based on a story with a court-established outcome and a documented paper trail, could not clear the same bar. And that raises a larger question. Should governments decide which versions of history are people allowed to watch? I am Samra Attar and this is Shortcut, where we break down what matters in under 3 minutes.